John's back there, I'm right here. So the bread has risen for a couple hours, as you can see from the side, and we'll look at it. And this is gonna be a really quick video. So you can let it rise more. It depends on the temp of your room, but this is not a bread that rises a lot. It just sort of slowly does its thing. It kind of, same in the refrigerator, it kind of rises slowly. So this is a really simple step.
We should point out too that it was rising on the cupboard. It wasn't.
Yeah, you can't do the initial rise in the fridge. You have to do it. I mean, you probably could do it overnight, but I wouldn't recommend it. Anyways, so for just, all we're doing is barely shaping the dough. We don't need it. So what we're doing is we're gonna take a big chunk of this dough out about the size of a grapefruit and just sort of shape it into a ball. And then we're gonna put it on a pizza peel. If you don't have a pizza peel, you can use the back of a baking sheet or just a back of a cake pan or anything you can slide it on off of into the oven. So I'm just gonna put down a little bit of flour, just kind of a little dusting. And with my floured hand, I'm gonna reach in here and try to grab, they say in the book to like use scissors or whatever. I don't think that's necessary. So we'll put a little bit over the top, and then basically we're just tucking. And this first time, okay, it's a little sticky. So this first time, because it hasn't been refrigerated, it's way more sticky. But basically we're gonna fold over and tuck in the middle, just like this, until it shapes kind of a ball into a ball. And you don't really want to mess with it. And then I just sort of tuck it under a bit, like that. And then we're gonna move it to our pizza peel, but I need to wash my hands really quickly. Okay, maybe not really quickly.
Kind of messy stuff.
Yeah. It won't be nearly that messy when it's been in the refrigerator. So then we grab our pizza peel, which is this guy, or whatever you have. And you can put cornmeal down. I just do flour, because you want to make sure that when your bread is on here, it slides off into the oven. So now we're just gonna literally let this sit uncovered for a minimum of 40 minutes. I like to do an hour. So we're gonna go an hour. Also, we're gonna turn our oven on, and because I like the oven usually warms up in about 20 minutes, but I like it to warm up for longer because when it comes to temp, it's not necessarily high enough. So I go ahead, and as the bread's rising, I go ahead and turn my oven on too. I have a pizza stone that I use. It's not necessary. You can put the bread onto a cookie sheet, but it's definitely helpful.
And don't you also want to put the pizza stone in the cold oven?
So
and
yeah, if you have a pizza stone, you have to put it in there cold, and otherwise you'll break it.
Yeah, you want it to warm up with the oven.
So I put the pizza stone in first. Middle rack, you want it in the middle of the oven. And then I just do, when you're baking bread, you just want to do, well, it's 450. And you just want to do bake, not convection bake. Because if you do convection bake, it browns too quickly and the inside doesn't get done enough. So that's it for that step. I am going to cover it with a bowl just because I'm going to let it sit out for an hour. But if it was just the 40 minutes, you wouldn't need to do that.
Would it get too kind of hardened on the
outside?
outside?
It gets kind of a crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's it. And then we'll see you soon.